Matt, what an exciting year this has been for you. It's your rookie year on the European Tour, but in the last couple of months, it feels like you've really found your feet with a string of top 5 finishes. You must be feeling pretty confident and happy with the last couple of months.
Yeah, it's kind of come as a bit of a surprise, to be fair. Before I knew it, I'd had 3 top 5s in the last 6 weeks. A few people had told me so. All of a sudden it went from sort of having some half-decent finishes, getting my money up for my card, to just having a run of events where sort of, yeah, just confirmed the card and confirmed the race to Dubai. So, yeah, it's been a great last 6-7 weeks, really.
Obviously there's teething issues and having confidence and finding your feet. Once you get the good scores, is it the confidence that then allows you to do it over and over again?
I think so. I think sort of the way you play, say you've had a top 10 the week before, you sort of feel like you're playing nicely as it is, and I think you sort of build on that, and that you just keep feel like you're playing well and hitting good shots, and I think it is sort of the momentum of you playing well, really, that takes you through week after week.
Well, just very recently we saw you in Italy with another tight third, and that time you were battling against Martin Keimer. How comfortable are you now playing with and against the best players in the world? Yeah,
it's great for me. I mean, I think I'm still, whenever I play against those guys, or with those guys, and feel whenever I see them in the players' lounge or on the range or whatever, I'm still in awe, no matter what, really. So yeah, it's fantastic.
Well, we saw your best result come at the European Masters, and it was top 3 with 3 Englishmen at the top. What was that like competing against, well, really your friends, I suppose, on tour?
It was pretty difficult, yeah. I know Danny Willett really well. It was great to be in the final group with him, to be fair. It kind of felt a little bit more comfortable because I knew him and got on well with him, and it did make it a little bit easier, I've got to admit. But it was sort of great to have both of us up there challenging for the win, so yeah, it was good.
And now we've got to talk about your second round at the KLM Open. It was such a big moment for you. You shot a 60, 10 birdies and not a bogey in sight. What was working so well for you that day?
I just kept hitting it really close. And just took my chances. I think it was very rare that hit it outside 15, 20 feet, to be fair. I think I hold 1 putt outside 20 feet maybe, and the rest were all sort of close range putts, and yeah, it was really nice to sort of obviously shoot a 60 and be sort of inches away from 59.
Like you say, literally inches away from a 59. Tell us how you felt and what you were thinking when you were over that putt.
I want to say get it to the hole, but I didn't get it to the hole, so clearly I didn't listen. I wanted to give it a go, but at the same time I didn't want to be too aggressive and knock it 4 feet past and miss the return and all of a sudden it's a 61 and 1 shot worse. We were really focused on the line, me and my caddy, and obviously I'm disappointed I left it short, but at the same time 60, I think it's one of the lowest scores this year, so I can't complain at all. It was a good day.
I mean, it feels like the win it could be any week now. You've been so close so many times. How much of a relief will it be for you to make your mark and go over the line?
I mean, I spoke to Chubby a lot about it, and we sort of, we are mainly focused on just climbing up the world rankings, really. That's all I'm bothered about, trying to get that top 50, and that allows me to get in everything, really. So, yeah, that's the main focus at the minute, to be fair.
And Anna's hunch proved spot on, as that first victory arrived just a few days after their chat. Fitzpatrick's wire-to-wire win at the British Masters helped him break into the world's top 60 and took his earnings for the year to over £1 million. He'll clearly need to sit down with his manager Chubby Chandler again very soon to reassess their goals for 2016.
And just finally, there's a huge generation of youngsters coming through. Obviously, Spieth is dominating and he's only 22, not that much older than you. Do you think there is room, and could you ultimately compete, do you think, with him over the next year or 2 years?
Yeah, I hope so, yeah, definitely hope so. I mean, he's done some unbelievable things this year, played incredibly well, he really has. I was lucky enough to play with him the Open in 2013, and I mean, even then I could tell that he was a great player, and funnily enough, he didn't actually put that well the first 2 days at the Open, so I always sort of knew him as a ball striker, and now, I mean, he doesn't really miss with the putter, so yeah, hopefully it'd be nice to have a few battles down the stretch maybe with him over the next few years, definitely.
Matt, you've had a brilliant few months. It's been great to watch, and best of luck for the future.
Thank you very much.
You.
Thank you.